Search and Destroy on Cargo, CTF on Express, and Hardpoint on Standoff, and if we need to, SND on Aftermath. 3-map spread for them. Think Dragons are going to do it in 3 maps?
4.
4.
S&D.
I'm going to say 3. Let's hop into this game. Let's go live. It's time to take it away. For this one, however, we will take it away from a Maze point of view. So you can see here we are from on Yemen just now. In our previous game with DZS versus Roughnecks, we saw DZS doing very, very, very good work playing 250 versus 48 versus Roughnecks. I don't think we'll see a score that is that brutal on this particular setup, but we'll have to see how the Dragons are doing. Funny fact, as some of you know, next month, the next few weeks, there will be the European Championship for Call of Duty XP. And the Dragons right now are the #1 team in that particular tournament, currently at 200 points. If they win the tournament here, they will be adding an additional 60 points made possible by ESL to their tally as well. So that's something I want to keep our eyes on. They are effectively already qualified for those finals, but they obviously want more. Let's dive straight into this match, though, as Dragons will be picking up versus Blooded Clouds.
Blooded Clouds got a very, very good start there. Got the first few 7 points on their score tally, and Jan's picking up a 2-piece. Apology taking out Amaze as well, so that is Blooded Cloud with the advantage straight away. Nice play by them in the first 30 seconds. They got to the point first, and they made all the kills while they were in there, so nice play by them. I will expect Fariko to pick it up, though. They are currently 16 points behind. Oh, big shot by Amaze there, jumping off the wall. Nice play by him with that M8. He's going to jump into the building now. Gets taken out in the back by Boris, but they will jump on that hot point and rotate around to the next with 10 seconds left. They will take a few points from that. But it does seem as if BC are already set up in there, so nice play by Blooded Cloud. Luke and Mello coming in big on Boris and Jan, though, and lots of kills being exchanged, and it seems as if BC are the ones in control at the moment. Yeah,
it does seem that they are firmly under control. Maybe it's time for Dragons to give one bash towards the control point and then rotate back towards the possible next area. But BC, again, 3 kills back-to-back. Dragons finally with 1 kill on the board, but it's too little too late. Let's take a look at the top-down if they're already rotating for the next CP. No, not just yet. They're all just, Fariko is just rolling into that control point as hard as they possibly can. Nicely on this setup as well. Apology going for the double, trying to get in there, but Fariko are pretty much in play pretty hard right now. And, honestly, they should be starting to set up for the next control point.
Krizia picking up 2 kills, and Fizzy eventually shuts him down. But Fariko have to be careful here because they will pick up the points here, but it does seem as if BC are going to be set up around that next hard point.
Yeah, definitely. They are already rolling out there in firm control, and my God.
Apology with a 3-piece.
Yeah, this is
extremely good play.
Very, very good. BC are pretty much coming out of nowhere versus Dragons right now, just plowing through their lineup without having much issue whatsoever. However, the score with 44 to 54, still a very, very small gap between these teams. And like we said in the previous game, it's only 1 turret placement away from pretty much taking the lead.
On board with the Maze. We'll stay on board with him until his next death. But, Fariko have done extremely well. They pushed through the Blood Cloud defense. Got to hold that hard point. Amazing now in a good position.
Done.
Oh, he gets taken out by Boris. Nice by him there. Behind the little stall, managing to stay alive, actually. And he has actually managed to get the point. Big play by Boris. I'm going to jump on board with Luke, who's actually inside the point. Bit more action from his point of view. On board with Luke. Let's see what he can do to defend this. Oh, he's not going to pick up the kill. And BC are going to jump in there for the last 15 seconds, so points will rack up. They will be very, very close to Fariko once those points go in. So it does seem as if Fariko are in the better position to set up in this next hard point. They are already in there now, so let's see what Luke can do from this position. He should be able to get that kill around the front. I think he did actually get taken out. Lots of targets at range. Big shots by Luke there with the MSMC. Has to be careful to dodge the grenades, though.
Yeah, definitely has to play going. Amaze getting himself 2 back-to-back on Apology and Ivan. Now, in all honesty, right now they're in full control. About 70 versus 90. 20-point difference. That is a little bit too much time right now, and I am under the impression that for Dragons are trying to pull it away. Now, let's not count out Bloody Clouds just yet. Luke trying to get through that window. Smoke is out. Knows when it's on the left. Takes him out. Ah, nicely done. Takes the hard point. And as the Fariko are once again in control and about to break that 100.
I'm going to jump on board with one of the BC players. It seems to be Apology that's doing best for them. 13 and 12. Although Crizia is at the top. We're on board with Apology now. Let's see what he can do to run in there. Goes with the cap 40. Fizzy shuts him down. That's his two-piece. Nice play by him. Fariko, very, very strong at the moment. They have pulled away just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. As in all honesty, in the last minute or so, the Blood Clouds have only picked up 10 points in total, whereas the Fariko lineup has pretty much doubled their score, whereas they initially struggle to keep up with the Blood Clouds. But look at Amaze. He's just absolutely plowing, trying to get into the site. It's trying to get that control in. It's being contested. It's being picked up. Finally gets taken down, but Fariko have this site under control and will be moving on. Unlucky on that one, though.
Lots of things are blowing up around the site there. It's been highly contested by both teams. Not many teams have picked... both teams have not picked up many points so far. Big shot by Apology there onto Amaze. Have they managed to get the point? They have. It is going to be contested by Mello, and Luke's in there as well, so Fariko are going to clean up that point, although it's still contested. Players lying around, but BC have managed to pick up, so they will pick up a few points here. They need to set up for the next one, which is what Apology is doing now. Big play by him. Oh, nearly picked up the two-piece.
Nearly picked up the two-piece. Wasn't going to be enough on that one, and it's time for BC to start racking up those points from the sites, because they can kill, but they cannot pick up points at the moment, which is definitely impeding their ability to potentially win this round. Right now, BC are on the back foot as Fariko once again on that control. They are trying to contest it, though. Jan is trying to get in there. He managed to pick it up. There's a hailstorm coming in. Right now, yeah, look at this setup. It's very, very nice. They're all over the place, and they are starting to slowly rack up those points and getting closer and closer to that Fariko point scoreline. It's time for Fariko to start going back towards the drawing board, because it looks like they're leaving this site to BC.
Yep, they're already in the next site. Now, waiting around, although it does seem as if they've extended out. If we can just watch, Fizzy gets taken out, and you know what? BC are going to be set up on that next point as well, by the looks of it. Fariko getting some points in the current one, though. There is not long left in that. Yeah, they're looking
to get towards that top right spawn. There it is. They finally managed to get in there. A little bit of coverage coming in from Apology from above. Nicely done on that pickup. But however, it's just slightly problematic, as it does appear to be a Fariko person trying to contest that point right now. And finally, BC get it under control. And they are definitely trying to get in there. They are trying to extend.
Fizzy and Luke doing big work for Fariko. They managed to get the point back, and they have actually extended their lead. Big shots by Apology there onto Amaze, taking him out inside the hard point. But Luke is going to come out, and well played by him to come out the hard point there at the right time and take out Apology. Now, we need to see where they're going to be moving on to next, and you would expect, yeah, the BC team are moving for the next hard point already. They really need to just sort of sacrifice that hard point. They are around 50 points behind now, exactly 50 points. So they need to be setting up, although they have gotten a few points on there. They'll probably get 5 or 6 points on that hard point. Going in the next one, though, they've rotated around quite nicely. Let's see what's going to happen. Apology. We'll jump away from him, see if anybody else. Boris is actually inside it. Here comes.
That's a two-piece waiting to happen.
Yeah. There you go. Big play by Boris. That's going to relieve some pressure from the hard point. This should be a few easy points for BC.
BC right now, they're only about 20 points behind finally. And that's a 4-1 right there. Even though Fariko Fizzy does kill himself, but taking 3 of BC with him.
Nice play by Fizzy there.
Oh, the counter, Jan with a 3-piece.
Huge play by BC. They really need to jump into that point. Good cover by Boris there to take out Fizzy, and the score streak's coming into full effect there.
Yep. Something we have recently introduced into the game as Black Ops 2 came out competitively.
Such a huge introduction.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for this to happen since the original Black Ops, to be honest.
As a caster, I enjoy it. As a player, I'm not sure if I would. But in terms of actually watching the game, it is much more entertaining.
It makes it far more entertaining, and that's really why, like, in the end, it's all about winning money, but it's also entertaining the people that are watching. In the end, it's all about people watching on these streams.
I think the best teams are always still going to win. I don't think it's going to make a difference to the game.
Yes, absolutely.
So, you know, it can be annoying, I can appreciate that, but they have removed some of the most annoying ones, such as the VSAT, that sort of thing. That can't stay around, because I mean, there's no point in playing competitive, you know where they are.
Yeah, same thing with the UAV and counter UAV, so it's very impractical.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a two-piece on that pickup by Fizzy.
Well played by Boris there to make that two-piece. I don't even understand how he managed to get it. He's going to get the third as well, taking out Luke. You know what? And BC have brought this all the way back and now in front. Well played by them. 1 minute on the clock. And a lot of trash talk going across the room here. And BC still are set up on that point.
Dragons are being caught with their pants down as BC all of a sudden come out of nowhere, plowing through the ranks, and they're on their way towards that next point. They've already gotten full control on this one, but it looks like Boris is, well, was at least trying to set up for the next one. And as he says, there he goes. Yeah, Dragons are in full control.
They're set up very well on this point at the moment.
It's going to happen right here, right now. This is where it's at. If they have a lightning strike and they can drop it on that site, then they should do it right now.
Already have done, and BC have they managed to take control of it?
There it is.
Not quite yet. Melo's going to come up big. Is he going to get the 3? No, he's not, as Boris takes him out. But the Hellstorm missile comes flying in. See, there again, the entertainment value
200
so
versus
better.
211. 17 seconds remaining. This is going to be very, very tight.
Boris has just went in. He's won that map.
It's over. This
BC.
is over. BC are going to pick it up here versus Fariko.Dragons, and something that we did not see coming. As Fariko.Dragons are going to lose their first map here on Yemen with 201 versus 214.
So hyped up there. Nice play by BC. Just getting in there, making the kills when they needed to, contesting when they needed to, and rotating at the right time. Excellent, excellent play.
My God. Completely unexpected. We're going to move on towards Search and Destroy on Cargo. Dragons have something to prove now.
Yeah, Dragons really need to pull this out of the bag. I was speaking to Boris beforehand, saying, you know, if we warm up well and go out and come straight out of the blocks, we can beat Fariko. So, you know, watch them, man. They could do some damage. They're not a bad team, as we've just seen, actually. I mean, look at the points there. Boris getting 6,800 points. Huge play by him.
Yeah, that's... What more can you say?
They have to be careful now for Fariko, because BC could go in there. If they nick the S&D as well, it's not looking good for Fariko at all. Of course, it's not over till the Fat Lady sings.
No, absolutely not. And even that, we still have CTF on Express going after that. It's just the hard point so far is just looking so good for Blood and Cloud. Yeah, absolutely. All the way down to the wire, 201 to 214, a 13-second gap right there. I wonder why that change happened, because we didn't see many turrets deployed.
No, it was mainly in the main castle building. They managed to hold that down for pretty much the whole time, and they caught them right up. And then it seemed as if Fariko were well set up on the next one, but they got completely wiped out. I mean, there was a lot of airstrikes, and you've seen what teams do. They tend to save it till it gets to the crunch point.
Yeah, and it appears like the individual skills when it comes to actual shooting, it looks like BC are superior to Fariko at this point. I would actually go so far as to say that.
I think we'll see that a little bit more here. I mean, BC, they were making some clutch kills. I think overall, Fariko, by the looks of the scores, no, I think it was pretty even on kills, but I think BC pretty much made the clutch kills when they
more
needed
to.
Kills,
yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm kind of afraid for Dragons when it comes to S&D right now. When it comes to that clutch.
Dragons do have to be careful, though, because, I mean, we have 2 more qualifiers after this. Am I right? After this weekend, 2 more qualifiers.
Yes. Well, for the EC, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Well, Dragons right now for the EC are already at 200 points.
Yes.
They got 2 more. If there's 2 more qualifiers, if they win the next qualifier, which is the one next weekend, then they're pretty much already in. But they just have to watch out for TCM. We were at 130 points.
They do have to be careful, though. They could do with some points this weekend, definitely, considering it depends what happens at ECL, and we also obviously will have Brycey and Benson keeping us in touch to let us know what's going on, and we will keep every stream viewer up to date.
Well, I'm talking to Brycey right now as well, so he's definitely keeping the ball on that side, and we'll be keeping our eyes on the bracket. Effectively, we are at ReflexGT. We have kind of 2 tournaments running in tandem this weekend, one of which is a qualifier for the European Championships in Cologne. The other one, of course, is this one. However, both tournaments are point tournaments for that EC. So that's something we want to keep in mind. We're currently watching Dragons versus Blood and Cloud. Dragons currently one of the top teams in Europe. Certainly one of the better teams in the UK, together with TCM and Prophecy, perhaps, even though they've been a little bit on the lowdown recently.
Yeah, Prophecy have been a bit quiet as of recent. It's a shame not to see them here because they haven't been doing too well on the online qualifiers. Amaze firing a sniper there. Should have probably hit that shot. Let's have a look at the setup that we have, and it seems as if they're going to be pushing here. Fariko.Dragons are in favor, though, taking out one of the BC team. Jan has been taken down.
It's a good setup right now. Amaze, oh, that was unlucky. Should have picked that one up. Amaze was way too late with that. With that setup. And I was like, can we get our game sounds a little bit louder, please? Because I don't hear much. But right now, Amaze, yeah, it was a little bit late to get on towards the back of the defensive A there, and letting the rest of his team pretty much get the opposition to go pass by. I don't have any game sounds, by the way. I would like to point this out. Very vaguely. There it is.
And Fizzy is the last one alive against 3 of the BC members. He's in a good position, though. He's actually spotted them going over. That grenade is not going to be good, though. He's not going to take him out of that. He's going to make 1 kill, though. Nice play by him. BC have to be careful here, but Apology is going to come around behind him, and that's going to be 1-0. Nice play.
As we actually just made ourselves a channel for the casters for this weekend.
I don't have my charger, unfortunately.
Oh, well, I'll keep you. Apparently, you've been added. You're just
yes,
not
I have,
here.
as I noticed.
Don't you worry about that.
I'll just read everything you've been saying about me after the weekend.
Yeah, of course. I say nothing but terrible things about you. That goes completely without saying.
That does not surprise me. Let's see if any of the BC team are using any snipers on the defense. Amaze again. We'll go on board with him again, and then we'll switch it up to BC. So we'll stay on board with Amaze. Using the sniper with the thermal sight. Oh, that was a good grenade. He did well to get away from it. I think it just bounced through his legs. Mello coming up with the kill on the Boris, though. That's 4 versus 2 in favor of Fariko. Lots of shots being fired around the A bomb site, which is about to go down. The bomb is being planted. 165, 165, 165.
165, 165, 165.
On board with the Maze still. Let's see what he can do from this position. He's in a good one, though. He will spot somebody at the back there and call that. All he needs to do is stay alive. Well, it doesn't matter, though. He wipes Apology off the board there. Let's see if he can win the last kill. It's not going to be him, but it is going to be Mello. That's 1-1.
1-1 on the board right now. It's all tied up. Even Stevens, S&D still, with both sides winning one of the offensive rounds right here. Nicely done by Mello here at the end with the backup of Amaze. And we'll be setting up. Let's see if Amaze can actually do some better defensive on A long this time around. He did have his DSR earlier on. Sadly enough, he did not manage to perform. As Boris will be picking up the bomb, and they're on their way to A. They're rushing towards A. Nice in hand. Nades go out. Ooh, that was a bad smoke.
That's really slowed down the attack because they needed that if they wanted to get through. Amaze has made the first kill, no Apology as well. So let's see what Boris can do here. None of the teams can obviously see the screen at the moment, so no idea what's going on. Boris is just going to take his time here.
Right now, slightly by that car, trying to inch forward. Needs to hope that Amaze does not spot him with that scope. Being backed up. Nicely done. Picks up the first one on towards Mello. Will he be able to do, though? Are they going to rotate back to B, perhaps? Or are they going to stick on A? No, they're going to go for. They're going to try to go for the plan, but Amaze is already there.
You have to be careful, though, because Luke is actually behind them. Boris is aware of this. He's going to take him out. Nice play by him. And they have, it's a 2v1.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Fizzy. He's the last man alive. He doesn't know where he's going, though. As we see the 2 players going over to the B bomb side, Fizzy needs to check that. Let's see what he's going to do. M8 Fizzy taking on Jan and Boris. Arguably, probably 2 of the best players from BC, so let's see what he can do.
Fizzy between a rock and a hard place as he needs to kill 2 players and get a defuse on that one as well. With a full 2 seconds to go. Needs to look at the site where there's so many angles to cover. 1, 2, just not picking this up. Unlucky on that one.
Very unfortunate. Nearly got the turn on onto Jan there, but eventually took him out. It's going to be 2-1 to BC. Fariko need to be careful here.
Yeah, they already lost the first map on Yemen already. Heartburn Yemen with 201 to versus 214. Could we be looking at the first upset of this tournament? But everybody walked into the building on Saturday, said, it's going to be easy. It's going to be a Millennium Dragons final. No problem. But all of a sudden, the blooded clouds come in out of nowhere, and they think by themselves, you know what? We're not going to let you guys do anything like that. And we're going to go right in. Checking out to Apology right here as he's sitting inside of the containers. Not that aggressive. It's not as aggressive as we saw in the DZS RMX match from previously.
He's in a good position, though.
He is in a good position, absolutely. As soon as somebody pounces by, he will shoot him in the back. And as soon as somebody tries to go for a plant, we'll be able to take them down as well. So there is definitely that. Like that. Unlucky.
Maze, he knew exactly where he was going to be sitting there. Nice play by him with the headshot. Let's jump on board with Krizia. See what he can do. He's defending the B-bomb side. I'm going to move over to Boris, who's in a bit more of a better position. Using the M8, and of course most of the action is going on at 8 yet again. We're not seeing any thermals. A lot of smokes going down though. That's something I do like in this game. Smokes are utilized a lot more than they have been in previous Call of Duty.
Absolutely. The last time we saw it was, I think, the original Black Ops, and it was actually mostly used on the mountaintop level.
Oh, coming in big. Yeah, Boris is going to pick up the 2-piece. Nice play by him. Fizzy is the last man alive for Fariko.
Again,
he has work to do.
Again is the last man standing, and he's sitting himself between two. Pick up the 2-piece!
Oh,
beautifully
huge
done!
by Fizzy there. Nice play by there. He nearly managed to... Oh,
he almost choked it.
Yeah,
I saw it happening.
Choked the second kill. He's seen the guy here, knew he was there. Go for the bomb planter first.
Oh, look at this. Barely picks this up. Oh. That was not a choke on Fizzy's side. That was a choke on the person he shut down in the end there. 2-2. What a beautiful way to finish round number 4.
We will stay on board with Fariko. Let's go on board with Mello. We haven't given him much time so far. He's a very good player, is Mello. He's just sort of the same with the whole Fariko lineup. They've sort of just always been there. Amaze picking up the kill on the Boris straight away with that sniper. Let's see if he can get any more. Actually, yeah, we'll flick over to Amaze. I said we haven't watched much of... oh, he's actually changed back, so we'll stay on board with Mello. Mello going to pick up an easy kill on No Apology up there. BC getting a little bit sloppy now. Amaze taking out Jan as well. That's going to be 1 versus 4, and it's going to be Krizia. I can't see this happening.
Let's hope they can stay consistent with their play, as these two teams seem to be very, very equal in their play. Oh, unlucky again. Fizzy getting Krizia right there. It's 2-3. 3 more rounds needed by the boys from the Dragons in order to pick this one up. Why are you waving to the food person?
Because he has food.
Because he has food. Have you had breakfast this morning?
Yeah, I haven't cheese toasty, but you should see what I go through. I'm bulking.
This is true.
Yes.
It's the reflex grind, sadly enough.
Yes.
Let's get this party on the way. It's round number 6. Let's bop on board with Boris. And let's see how this is going to go. If they're going to go on again for a strong A defense. No score streaks on the board for any of these guys. Look at this aggressiveness. Not going to pay off this time around. Unlucky.
Yeah, shut down straight away. We'll go on board with Jan, who's sitting up top. And BC really need to make that kill in the middle of the park there. That grenade's going to... Oh, flak jacket. Very well played. Just sat there and took the grenade. It was literally on his foot. Of course, flak jacket, for me, is a little bit overpowered. I mean, you can literally, like, rocket somebody in the face.
Apparently, earlier on when I was yelling, some guy was watching the stream